Hey guys, welcome back to Cruiser Man's Invention. Something different. We're going to have a quick look at this alternator I got the other day. And this here is a 12 volt at 70 amps. I don't know if you can see that, but it's 70 amps at 12 volts. And as you can see, it was pretty dirty. So I ended up taking it apart. First I had to get that pulley off the front, and that was a mission. I didn't have the right size socket for the nut that was on there, so I had to do that to it and then sort of whip it off very lightly without, screwing up any bearings or that. So then I undone the four bolts that were up the top, just taking it out now very carefully, and that's the inside rotor. And this bearing's still really good, which is a big plus. And as you can see, some of the slip rings down here, this inside one is worn to the max. So that hasn't got much life left in it. This one, however, has got heaps of life left in it. Let's have a look at this outside stator. That's how much wire's on there, 70 amp one. And as you can see in the inside here, guys, that down there is the bridge rectifier. That's the thing you got to take out. And see the three wires down here? That's what the controller hooks up to, those three wires. So once you remove that bridge rectifier down there, the brushes are, then you put your plugs on the end of those three wires and hook it up to your three-phase wires on your controller. And here you'll see, here they are, the two brushes. This little pack over on the side is the part that you have to modify and put back in. So this is all the challenge that, you'll be facing, modifying one of these into an e-bike motor. This one here needs a good cleanup. A lot of people would see all that dirt and just take to it with some petrol, but you got to be careful with petrol because it will actually take off the shellac a little bit. And once you take off that clear coating that's on this wire, the wires start touching and they start shorting. So it's best to get the air hose onto it. Air's pretty good. Brushes, something lighter like probably meths or something, and brushes. But the air compressor's real good. I get in there with the air compressor and just blow it all out. It's real good. And then just clean it up with the, wire brush and stuff very carefully, or sandpaper around the outside. But yeah, guys, that's a quick look into all of that. That's where you'd usually plug into the two brushes. I don't know if that's going to stay like that or not. But if you look at my YouTube channel, Tristan McNabb, you'll see all of my e-bike builds, guys, and stuff with these motors on there. This here needs a good cleanup. Some of them are clean, it's only because they've been touching the inside part. All of that needs a good cleanup as well. So yeah, I just give it a good cleanup with some sandpaper and stuff, and then clear coat it and put it back in. It's ready to go. The inside coil in here seems to be okay. It's not too burnt out or nothing, so that's pretty cool. Still usable. So yeah, guys, quick little look on that. It's got a front bearing that bolts onto the front, and that front bearing feels pretty sweet. Yep. No horribleness there. So if you can't use the nut again to put a sprocket on here, the best thing to do, if you didn't mangle it on here, would be a collar. Weld the sprocket to a collar and then put the collar on. It's got a grub screw in the back and tighten it up. And but I'll be welding one onto this, and then quickly cooling it with some cold water. I didn't realize I'd hit it out so many times, but I can take it down to the next size down. So yeah, awesome stuff, guys. Cool. Oh, see you in the next video coming up. Those bat speakers, they're looking pretty good. They're in the paint booth at the moment. A lot of sanding, guys, a lot of sanding. So yeah, while I'm waiting for stuff to dry, I thought I'd do another video. Cool. See you in the next one. Cruiser Man out.